Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Shaina Gonzalez.
And I'm Matt Machado. Well, Shaina, this is a very special night. In just a few minutes, we will be learning about the special announcement that everyone has been waiting to hear for about several weeks.
That's right, Matt. 3 weeks ago, Principal Viles told the students and teachers about a special program that was going to be announced tonight live from the stage in the cafe, and the entire community is wondering, what's it all about?
Rumors are that it has something to do with the Schoolhouse to Your House program that many of our fellow students and their families took part of earlier this year.
To get to some answers, we sent Econ reporter Shannon Mobyjohn to meet with Principal Viles.
Hi everyone, right now I'm here with our principal, Miss Viles. Hi Miss Viles, so why is everyone here tonight?
Oh, we are here tonight to have a fun and exciting evening. It's the culmination activity to a project we've been working on at Union Park Middle School for the past 7 weeks.
So why did you decide to bring this program to Union Park?
I believe that parent involvement is of the utmost importance. Lots of times when students go home, their parents ask them, "What did you do for school?" And they get, "Oh, nothing," or "Oh, the usual," and parents leave it at that. I want parent communication to be much more active than that. I want them to actually be able to have discussions with their student about what's going on with them. And so this opens that door. They can have conversations at the dinner table, breakfast table, lunch table on the weekends, and they can talk about these things. Opening communication is paramount.
How do you feel about the results of this program?
Well, we're working on it still. I believe that we have created a great awareness to parents that there are other ways to open up communication. I believe if this can continue, then we can really increase a parental involvement in school.
Can you give us a little hint about the big announcement tonight?
Ooh, that's a secret. It's coming. You'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, well thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Now back to the anchor desk.
That sounds like a really great program. Since their interview, we've learned that one class here at Union Park had 100% participation.
That means that every student in that class had dinner with their family at least once a week and then brought their Schoolhouse to Your House placemat back to the class to share what they'd learned during their dinner conversation.
Special reporter Jennifer Thorpe reveals who the teacher is and why this program was so important.
Good evening, Econs. I'm here today with Ms. DeLeon, whose class got 100% on their placemats. Ms. DeLeon, how did you get all of your students to participate?
Well, the first thing that I did was that I made it a challenge for them. And my students are very competitive, so they were hooked right from day one. They were very excited to get 100% participation and see it all the way through.
What kind of challenge did you do?
Well, they're just very competitive, and I said, you know, we have a lot of classes at UPMS, and we want to be #1. So before we even do this, I need everyone to tell me that we're going to be #1, and we're going to win that trophy, and we're going to, you know. So they were very excited, and they said, yeah, we're going to win, you know. So they actually motivated each other and made sure that they would complete the placemats. So it was nice.
Have you made it a priority for students to complete their placemats?
Yes, like I said, first I made it a challenge, and then I went to the importance of it. You know, I had actually asked my students, I said, by the show of hands, you know, who goes home and has a conversation at home? And I was actually in awe with how many students raised their hand saying that they didn't. And that's when my heart actually ached, and I felt like this was meaningful, and I had to make it a priority.
How did you think the placemats have affected your students?
Actually, they feel a connection at home. At first, like I said, it was just making sure that everybody, you know, brought it in every Friday and that we had 100% participation. And then after like the second, third week, they realized, you know what, I'm actually having a conversation at home. Like my parents are looking forward to see what's going to be the next word that we're going to discuss, or what experiences that they're going to go back and say at home that we have shared as a class. Because first we discuss it, we give meaningful examples, things that relate to them. And then they're looking forward to see what their parents and their loved ones are going to bring to them and share their experiences. So they look forward to it.
How do you think the placemats have affected your students?
they sense that connection with their family. It's not just having a conversation, it's actually a meaningful conversation. Like they look forward to hearing what their parents have to say, and it's just, they feel a sense of connection at home.
Do you think that the students find the placemats very important?
They do. They do. Like I said, at first it was just a challenge of can we make it 100%, and then after we got over that aspect, they know that it's a priority because, like I said, not only do they look forward to it, but they actually got their parents involved, and that was a challenge at first, you know, having their parents get involved with the placemats. But now that they see that their parents are, you know, actually sharing with them, it's a priority to them. They feel that sense of connection at home.
And have you completed the placemat?
Yes. The first week I did it, I actually, the first word was resolution, and I went home and I spoke about it with my own children, and I did it more just so that I can bring it back to the class and show them, you know, and kind of be a model. But then all of a sudden, my son is actually asking me, Mom, what's the next placemat? What's that word? You know, what's the new word for this week? So it actually, I do it at home as well. So it has been beneficial not only for my students, but for myself as well.
Thank you, Ms. DeLeon, for coming. And now back to the anchor desk.
Great report from just one of the many great teachers here at Union Park. We spoke to some parents and students who learned some very interesting things about their family using Schoolhouse to Your House.
And our very own Adrian Soria asked them about their special family connection.
Good evening, everybody. I'm here with the Byron family. They have been participating in the Schoolhouse to Your House program. So, Mrs. Byron, what did you guys get out of this program?
I think the main thing was that I learned about my child and his ideas about different things, the topics that the pamphlets introduced to us.
So this question is for both of you guys. What was your favorite topic that you guys had to do?
I liked the patriotism topic because we got to actually talk about the country, you know, and everything that's happened.
I like the one about love, especially because I think we got it right around Valentine's Day, and it helped talk about love for your family and your friends.
So what did you learn about your son?
I learned that I live with a very intelligent young man, and he has some definite ideas about his world and school and friends and where he's going in life.
So what did you learn about your mom?
I learned that she likes to write.
You like to write?
I do like to write, and Alex saw that because I would interview him essentially when we were doing the pamphlets, and I would actually write the responses to the questions. That way I was able to kind of engage him and get him to talk to me about that particular topic that week.
Well, thank you for meeting us today.
You're very welcome.
Everyone,
Thanks for having us.
Please welcome the Lockhart family. Mrs. Lockhart, what did you guys get out of this program?
We enjoy using this time as family time and opening up conversation about the different topics that was used.
So what was your favorite unit of the program?
My favorite unit, I would have to say, was the love topic. My two daughters really got involved in the art activities and they enjoyed it, and we just had a great time with it.
And what was your favorite topic of the program?
I liked resolutions because I can get goals and set them for later in the year.
So is there anything you learned about anybody in your family?
My son Malik is very creative, and he loves putting the family together, and it was just amazing to see us all work together as a family.
Same question. Have you learned anything about your family?
Well, I learned about my sister's life in elementary school because they've just started elementary school, and I learned how they were able to learn things and do more things.
Well, thank you guys for coming in today, and nice to meet you guys. Now back to you guys in the studio, and have a wonderful evening, everybody.
So it appears that tonight's announcement has something to do with families and dinner together. Special analyst Jessica Hall has put together this report to see if we can figure out what tonight's big announcement might be about.
Thanks, Matt and Shaina. Okay, here's what we know. We know also attending tonight are the creators of Schoolhouse to Your House program and a Navy admiral who was superintendent of Los Angeles schools. So, what do these people have in common? Education. It's obvious. Tonight's announcement will be that these people are the new cast of Sesame Street, and that our teachers and principal will be replaced by Elmo and Big Bird. My theory is proving true. Muppets are taking over the world.
Well, thanks for that interesting analysis, Jessica.
Yes, well, I'm fairly sure that they're ready for things to start in the cafe. So we are about to find out the facts. There's something exciting, that's for sure. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
And now, live from the cafe of Union Park Middle School, please welcome Principal Chris Viles, and from Schoolhouse to Your House, Mr. Alan Paul.